Hi, everyone. Today our book is called The Bravest Fish Saves the Day. This book was given to me by my friend Daniel in the afternoon class, so I thought it would be fun if I shared it with all the children in school. Thanks, Daniel. Oh, this looks like a picture of the ocean floor. That's some different plants and things that grow in the ocean. And there's a little sea creature sticking his eyes out right there. Maybe it's a crab. Far below the waves at the bottom of the sea lived a sparkly fish called Stanley. His little cousin Dennis had come to stay, and he was very excited. "I can't wait to play with you and your friends, Stanley," said Dennis. "Cooey, it's me," called Stanley to Percy, Turtle, and Pufferfish. "This is my little cousin Dennis. I'm looking after him today." "Let's play Snap with the Shark," cried Dennis, flapping his wings. But Percy gasped, "Oh, no. What about a nice game of hide and seek instead? That's just right for a little fish like you." Wonder what they'll play. "Okay," said Dennis. "Everyone hide and I'll find you, even if you're in a deep, dark cave. I'm not scared." "No peeking, Dennis," said Stanley. Dennis counted slowly. 8, 9, 10. "Here I come." But the hiding places were far too easy and not scary at all. Dennis gave a big sigh. "Hide and seek isn't much fun after all," he said sadly. "I guess he found all of his friends that were hiding." Oh, look at that one. He's standing up with the seagrass. "What should we play next?" asked Pufferfish. "I know. Let's all arm wrestle an octopus," exclaimed Dennis. "Or," smiled Stanley, "we could bounce on the sponges instead. Here you have the little one, Dennis, so that you don't bounce too high and get dizzy." But Dennis did the biggest bounce he could. Uh-oh, what's going to happen? Whee! Look at that. He flew all the way up in the ocean. He shot off far into the sea. "Dennis, come back," called Stanley. "I'm supposed to be looking after you." "That was amazing," giggled Dennis. "Oh, Dennis," said Stanley, "I don't want you to get into any more trouble. Let's play I Spy. That's a nice quiet game. You go first." "Okay," sighed Dennis, "if we have to. I spy with my little eye something beginning with W." Can you think of something that lives in the ocean that begins with the letter W? W, W. "I know, a weed," said Percy. "No," said Dennis. "That's easy," boosted Turtle. "Water." "Or is it whelk?" asked Pufferfish. "No," said Dennis. "Oh, it's got to be a worm," said Stanley. "No," giggled Dennis. Everyone looked at each other. "Well, what is it then?" Can you think of something else that begins with a W that lives in the ocean? Can you see what that is right there? A whale! Dennis laughed. "Jumping jellyfish," cried Stanley. "Swim for it." But it was too late. The whale opened his big, gigantic mouth, and everyone was sucked inside. It was very dark inside the whale's mouth. "Oh, I'm scared," said Percy. "Me too," said Pufferfish and Turtle. "Whatever are we going to do?" But little Dennis wasn't scared. Don't worry, everyone. I have an idea of what to do." And using his feathery fins, Dennis began to tickle. The whale began to sniff and sniff until, achoo! The whale gave a huge sneeze. Everyone was catapulted through the water in a whoosh of bubbles. "Whee!" cried Dennis. They all came out of the whale's mouth when he sneezed. That was the best game ever left, Dennis. Well done, Dennis, said Pufferfish. What a brave little fish you are. Stanley looked at his cousin and giggled. I think you should be the one who looks after us, Dennis. Little Dennis gave a great big smile, and the 5 other friends swam off to play. The end. So the little fish was the bravest one after all. He solved the problem. He made that big old whale sneeze, and everyone got out of his mouth. That was a fun book. Thank you again, Daniel. I liked reading it. Bye for now.